on drugs. He tried everything to break me, but he didn't understand or even knew the type of background that I came from, right? So after that, I tried to make it seem like I pretended that I was with the program. So I started cooking, making sure everything was cool. I'm over here smiling in this nigga face because I was like, okay, as long as he's happy, he won't put his hands on me. Cool. I had a lockup. Every shift, after the quota that he gave me, I saved half of the money. So I was basically double hustling to save enough money to get the fuck up out of there, trying to build this nigga's trust. Okay? I couldn't ask the girls for help. I couldn't ask for management for help. This dude was so crazy that he would literally call the club to make sure that I was there. Because he would take me there and drop me off in my own car. And I'm in the middle of the country where I don't know nobody and I can't trust nobody because, like I said, I couldn't go to the police because the police was in his pocket. I couldn't go to management or nothing. I couldn't go to nobody or nowhere. And then when I even tried to get to a phone, because he took my phone and called the hotline, they couldn't help me because I wasn't a minor. Because I was a grown-ass woman. And I was already a part of that industry. So wasn't nobody taking my cries for help seriously. Tried to hint to the neighbors, whatever. And I was in a suburban gated community, my nigga. Okay. So I was saving up the money. And one day, he got so drunk and fucked up, he passed out. And I told myself, this is my chance. So I finally found all of my stuff. I grabbed the keys. I slashed the tires on the other car, went to the club, got $3,000 because like I said, I was there for months, and just left. Filled the car up and left to like 2 different time zones. I drove for 9 hours. I didn't know that this nigga put a tracker on my car because, again, he owns a car dealership. So I booked a hotel room. I'm thinking I'm good. Okay. Then I get a phone call in my room. Bitch, I know you there. I'm going to call these people and tell them that you... If you don't come outside, I'm going to take the license plate, this, that, and the third. I was like, how the fuck did this nigga find me? We sat there and did a tussle, but if it wasn't a person in that parking lot that came through and intervened, I still had the scar in my face. So when he hit me across my fucking face that night, and then he left. Then I went to another city. I literally tried to put restraining orders on this man. When I tell you these people, 12, don't give a fuck, they didn't give a fuck. I had to sit there and lie and say, oh, yes, I am a resident of this area, this, that, and the third, 1, 2, 3, and all of that. I had text messages. I had pictures. I had everything. They didn't take my shit seriously at all.
Hey, Wack,
And
check your
even now
phone,
to this
Wack.
day.
Excuse me, Wack, check your phone real quick, Wack.
So basically, even to this day, my car is in somebody else's name. My apartment is in somebody else's name. I make sure that my social media is private, everything, because that dude was such a fucking Looney Tune that I haven't. Now, it's been quiet for like a year, but it's been quiet because the nigga basically can't find me, and I had to do this shit by myself because a lot of these programs, once they find out that you have a certain occupation, they don't give a flying fuck, and that's how I was able to get out of my situation with my life.
Look,
Kennedy.
Kennedy, I'm gonna park my bitch.
we're glad
Oh,
that you made it out of that. That sounds like that's just some movie shit right there.
I was
And I
literally
was,
just gonna say
I would
that.
suggest that you
Applaud her, man. That was real.
Salute,
applaud you,
sister.
And
man.
that's what I meant
Um,
about when there's certain girls that don't be having the help. And that's what I meant when I
Yeah.
say take your time. So I
Yo,
applaud you for that, Kennedy. You did your shit.
yeah,
yo,
definitely.
six,
Thank you,
yo,
Kennedy. And I definitely want to give the mic to Wack really quick. I know Wack has a few
yo,
things he
Rick,
wants to.
6ix9ine in it.
He
Oh yeah,
is.
6ix9ine in the building. What up, Six?
Oh, he been calling me. He must want. What up,
Yeah,
bro?
yo, what's good, bro? Yo, I'm on my way.
to the spot. You booked it already? Cause I'm on my way down.
The studio?
Yeah.
Yeah, you bring the motherfucking music. I ain't fucking with you. She brought the music.
Yeah, I'm probably like 23 minutes out. I just wanted to make sure
All right.
it's good for me to go.
Nah, the people be there in the spot book. I see you when you get here.
All right.
All right.
You're welcome to hang with us until then.
That little nigga
Oh
got
yeah,
ADD.
oh yeah. Everybody's against men abusing women. If you've ever seen your mom or your sister, or anybody get hit, we don't play with this type of shit. 40 Glock keys all the way wrong. Any dudes moving like that, choking, strangling women, throwing them in the trunk, that's crazy. Like as a man, you gotta have some self control. And we see these situations how they play out, and it's unfortunate. I think every man on this stage can attest that if you've seen a woman in that type of situation, you would feel some type of way. You know what I mean? Of course, you're gonna go about it the smart way, but you would feel some type of way because as a man, we naturally want to protect and defend. Period. Period. That's just part of being a man. But especially when it comes to the opposite sex. You get what I mean? So as a man, shit, we didn't defend it. Dudes who didn't have that much courage to stand up to other dudes or stand up to the bully. And we get in the bully face. Hey man, leave him alone. Get off his ass. Right? So you already know when it comes to a woman, we for sure going all the way out. Because shit, it's just not right. It's not right. You don't find nowhere in our heritage and culture where we approve of that. That's not how we get down. We come from kings and warriors. We don't come from women beaters. That's some bullshit.
His ass
That's
definitely.
exactly
Yeah,
right.
that's a fact, my nigga.
I'm gonna be real to my women. Hey, listen, man. I urge you guys, go get your gun license. Go to the shoot. Get comfortable with your firearm. Don't just go get a gun and then you pull it and you're like, oh my God, I'm scared to use it. My 17-year-old daughter uses an AR-15, a 357, a 38, a 9 millimeter, and a 40 cal right now. No problem. She's picking it up like it's her iPhone. Training. She's used to it. She's comfortable with it. You know what I mean? To our fathers, our men. Hey, bro, put this shit, instill this shit in your kids, man. You know what I mean? I always told my son, you ain't no little boy, you a man in training. Because we don't know when our day when that day to come for us to lead this earth. So we got to instill. To our women, do not hesitate. I promise, do not hesitate. Man, if your life is in danger and a motherfucker's coming at you, listen, man, you do what you got to do to protect yourself. That's it. Don't feel no kind of way about it. Fuck all that. You in love. That ain't love. Shit. That's hate. That's harm. You know what I mean? That ain't the person that love you.